physical security, and it's painful to see amongst, to my mind, the worst inequalities in our country maybe are the inequalities that impact on the freedom fighters. You see it in the most exaggerated form, with some ending up with earned, I'm not saying corrupt, but earned perks and recognition and comforts, and others in the same struggle kind of derelict and abandoned, and they pick up all the weaknesses of our society. I don't think it's a determination to hit at them or to get at them, but it's a kind of a neglect. And then it's a neglect that sometimes is responded to in a very instrumental way. Oh, we must find houses, and then it's done bureaucratically, and maybe some more money must be paid, and a pension. And I think far too much emphasis has been given to the instrumental side and not enough to the valuing what people did and embracing them and making them feel they did something important time of their life when otherwise they might have been studying and equipping themselves for an ordinary kind of a job. They were learning the terrible arts of war, but willing to give their lives for all that. So why I draw a distinction then between the country and the society is we've got to use the country, the rights we've won, the freedom we've got, the power to mobilize, to influence each other, to vote, to hold those in power accountable through the different mechanisms. We've got to use the country to deal with the society. And if we get so dismayed that we beat up on ourselves and we say it was useless, we're disempowering ourselves. We're throwing away our most powerful mechanism for bringing about change. And that's a belief in what we South Africans can do. And then we become the agencies of pessimism and despair and lamentations. I always say, I've given about 5 talks in the last week, and each time I use the phrase, too much lamentation, not enough activation. And I think we need to take pride in what we've achieved as a country. It's very, very real. The institutions we've got, I haven't even mentioned, the public protector, the other people who are doing amazing work in this country, organizations like this. We've got to use this space, these opportunities that we fought for and won for ourselves in order to deal with the corruption, the sleaze, the cronyism, the cover-ups, the defending the indefensible, the things that make us so dismayed.
That is a wonderful way of ending this conversation, but I want to say to the people who are tweeting in this room, those words, there's too much lamentation and not enough activation. We should see those words in the tweets, if you did not catch them, those who are tweeting. And I'm a little disappointed. Oh, wonderful. And I'm disappointed that the gentleman stopped writing, because it's wonderful to see a young person taking notes and not only sending 143 characters on Twitter. This is wonderful to see you taking actual notes as Judge Albie is speaking. So to you both, this is really wonderful, and there's something that I wanted so much for Judge Albie to share with us about the arts, the role of the arts, especially because Sue Williamson is sitting in front of us here, who's part of one of our partners, but there's a next time. Because again, Judge Albie, as he speaks about these issues, he holds on to the importance of the arts on our road, on our journey towards transcendence. So thank you to you both. Shall we please give them a round? formal thank yous. There's an item on the agenda for the thank yous. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The formal part. Thank you. Dr. Marcus Ingram, Executive Director of Institutional Advancement at the University of the Free State.
I appreciate the introduction, and I feel like I've been promoted. Broken people wanting to be seen. There are some things that Google can't give you, and I too believe I'm in the queue. Will they come for me tonight? I only lost an arm. We are the swords and we are the plowshares. How's your inner calm? It is the country, but it is not the society. Albie, Sachs, and Candice Mama have certainly taken us on a journey of reflection, disclosure, and even hope tonight, and in some ways it either breathes into us or onto us all. We've had the opportunity as well to consider our own stories, and as I was sitting there and listening, I was reminded of my time as a university chaplain. And while doing that work, I believe I was able to see what is the best in higher education, which I think is the intersection between the life of the mind and what can be called the sparkle of the spirit. And I think tonight, we've witnessed that. And I think in its essence and at its core, that's what higher education is supposed to be about. And I'm truly grateful to have been here to witness that and to experience it with all of you. So for making all of this possible, Judge Albie, Sachs, and Candice Mama, Prof. Pumla, IJR, we really are appreciative of the space that we've had on tonight, for the various support services that have helped make this space both hospitable as well as successful. We're really grateful for UFS, vision, collaboration, and implementation. Thanks so much for the staff that's here. And probably most importantly, I appreciate the opportunity to say to you as the audience, thank you for being here and not just being physically present, but really being truly present here on this evening.